announce me to the Duchess de Crespi. I'm not an intruder. I have urgent business with the Duchess. I am Niccolo Machiavelli. My excuses, madam, for this unceremonial visit.
You will please address me correctly. I am Her Highness, the Duchess of Crespi.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I know that my visit is unexpected.
It is not unexpected, or you would not have been admitted. I was told this morning that people would come seeking me after 15 years. Who are you?
My name is Niccolo Machiavelli, and I come from my master, His Excellency, the Duke de Medici.
Do the Medici still rule Florence? Wretched city.
His Magnificence has charged me to say that Florence, Your Highness, needs your help.
At last.
The city is constantly in danger of being besieged by its enemies. This beautiful castle commands a strategic position overlooking the south wall.
Yes, the view is magnificent.
Yes. This castle should become a great fortress, and Florence is not unwilling to pay handsomely for it.
Are you suggesting that I sell my castle? You're mad. This is my fortress against the world. The Medicis turned Florence against me when my husband, the Duke, died, and I shut myself up here in defiance of Florence, with my memories of its great hero.
But, Your Highness, that was a long time ago. It's all forgotten now.
I have not forgotten it. The Medicis were jealous of my power.
Well, I can assure you that the Duke feels no jealousy. And think of the great honor that you would bring upon yourself if you were to sell your castle.
Can honor give me back 15 years of enforced solitude? Keep your honor, and I will keep my castle.
But, Your Highness, think of Florence. Think of its enemies.
Ugo, remove this Nico Macaroni.
Machiavelli, Your Highness. Your Highness, now let me prevail.
Get out of my sight. Get out, get out. You're here. I knew you'd come, my faithful husband. You've come this time because you think there's more fame for you, I suppose. Well, there is, maybe. And more money. And even power. But why should I share them with you? I've sacrificed everything for you once. But it was my brains and my wealth that made your great reputation. And you were so jealous that when you came back here, you wouldn't look me in the eyes. Other men did, but not you. Very well. Get back to your great gold tomb. I'll be revenged on you soon, I know I shall.
Rodrigo, do you play chess? Oh, of course not. Ah, Machiavelli, you are in time. You may take the white. I have engaged the workmen and the armorers. When will the Duchess be ready to hand over the castle?
It's all a matter of time, Your Magnificence.
All things are a matter of time, Machiavelli, including your move. The question is, how much time?
Could we speak alone?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Rodrigo. Did she agree to the terms of the sale?
The Duchess is a very difficult woman, Magnificence.
All women are difficult, Machiavelli. Except, apparently, your queen. Checkmate. Are you trying to tell me that she refuses to sell?
No. Naturally, she has some reservations. It seems that she's become quite attached to this ruin in which she's lived for so long.
Master Machiavelli, I am interested in but one thing, the fortification of the city of Florence.
And I, too, Your Magnificence.
Then am I to send my soldiers to evict her or not?
Oh, no. That would be a little precipitate. We can't evict the widow of a national hero without arousing some sort of sympathy for her.
What do you expect me to do? Apologize to the old fool for inconveniencing her?
No, with Your Excellency's permission, I have a compromise to suggest.
I've no objection to any compromise, provided it's in my favor.
Well, is there any objection to the Duchess remaining in residence after the alterations to the castle are completed, after it has become a fortress?
Not if she is prepared to accept the presence there of my soldiers, no?
I think she might even welcome them. She's a very lonely and bitter old lady. She blames the House of Medici for her self-imposed exile. When the Duke died, she became a social outcast.
And with very good reason. While the Duke ruled the army, the Duchess ruled the Duke. She managed to antagonize all the dignitaries of Florence, to say nothing of their wives. Of course, when the Duke died, she was left friendless. She's nothing but a cantankerous old harridan with the soul of an ogre. I remember as a child, I was distinctly afraid of her.
And with very good reason.
You know, I sometimes think that my encounters with her have marked me for life. However, be that as it may, there could be certain advantages to allowing the Duchess to remain in the castle, not the least of which is that there would then be no need to pay for the property.
I concede the advantage. Let us hope she will accept the compromise.
Oh, I'm certain that she will. But if not, eviction. But to make assurance doubly sure, if we were to offer the Duchess that the castle, the interior, of course, would be reconstructed as a monument to the Duke. The idea of living in a shrine to her dear dead husband must surely appeal to that woman. What do you think?
Of course. Florence reveres his memory as a national hero, and perhaps after the reconstruction there could be some sort of appropriate ceremony.
Which I shall not attend. I have no desire to renew my acquaintance with that formidable old lady.
Well, I can assure Your Magnificence that the prospect of returning to her presence is not exactly to my taste, either.
Well, here we are. Oh, look at it. I can't wait to start sketching.
Marco, this place frightens me. Come on, let's go.
Nonsense. It's inspiring. Look at the angle that wall makes with the tower.
Well, I don't like it. And besides, look what it says here. No one may enter.
Now, stop worrying. It's only a notice. It can't do you any harm. This place is deserted. There's no one here to enforce it.
Oh, no? Oh.
Good morning. Oh. We were, admiring your garden.
Marco, I think we ought to go.
I'll take care of this. It's very inspiring here, isn't it? I'm an artist. An artist! I think he's deaf.
I think he wants us to leave.
Now, just a minute. Angelica, there's only one way to handle this. Get out of the way. Now, look here. Oh!
Oh! Oh, you brute, you brute! Oh, Marco, reason with him!
Put her down! It can't be the Duchess. She can't be here. I was told...
Well, whoever it is, they saved you a cracked skull. Now, come on, let's go. Oh!
Now, look here. I told you he'd see reason. You see, it's just how you handle these people. Have I the honor of addressing Her Highness, the Duchess of Crespi?
You have?
We beg your forgiveness for this intrusion. I am Marco del Monte, the artist.
An artist? I have inspired many artists.
I should explain to your Highness that I came here to sketch this wonderful building of yours. Had I known that you were in residence, I should not have ventured to enter.
You are welcome to come here and sketch as often as you like. And who are you?
Angelica Verdi, Your Highness.
I will show you my paintings, young man. I was 14 when this was painted. Men knelt at my feet in adoration. And here I am 16. I was besieged by suitors. A few I rejected threw themselves into the Arno, tiresome creatures.
Isn't that a Gozzoli? That's one of the finest paintings of his that I've ever seen.
Perhaps he was in love with his subject. Here you see me at 20, married.
To the Duke de Crespi.
No, he was 4 portraits later. This was painted for my first husband, the Count of Siena, a rogue. And here I am radiant, widowed. I was angry with the Siena and told him the plague should take him. It did. This was painted for my second husband, Rico della Posti, a wastrel. And here I am radiant once more.
Oh, widowed again?
Abandoned. Rico went to sea in search of adventure and was washed overboard during a hurricane. How kind the elements can sometimes be. And here I am the Duchess of Crespi, wife of a great Florentine hero. Who sent you here?
Well, no one sent us, Your Highness. I told you why I came.
I've been forgotten for so many years, forced into seclusion, neglected, misunderstood. If I could only tell someone the truth. But no, it's impossible. But of course, you must be the person who is to help me.
Your Highness, how can I help you?
With these rooms, for one thing. When my husband's family built this castle, no one thought of making them beautiful. The Duke himself lived only for military glory and did not care about the arts. But I have always dreamed of being surrounded by beautiful frescoes and tapestries, statues and gilded modelings. And will you do this for me?
Oh, I would be proud to accept such a commission.
Oh, Your Highness, you don't know how clever he is. Marco, these walls were just made for your designs.
She has perception. And she's very beautiful. Does it please you to look in her eyes?
Yes, very much.
You're fortunate. The only tragedy in a woman's life is when the man she loves refuses to look in her eyes. You must dine with me.
It would be an honor, Your Highness.
It is years since I've entertained. I must ask if there's any food.
Oh, but Your Highness, we have some. Would you care to share?
No one has ever asked me to share anything before. Thank you. But let us talk more first. I'm longing for the gossip of Florence. And perhaps you can tell me, who is a man called Niccolo Macaroni or some such name?
Oh, you must mean Master Niccolo Machiavelli.
That is it.
He is the advisor to the Medici.
Is he? Is he indeed?
Your Highness! Your Highness! This is outrageous! Your Highness!
He's back. And sooner than I expected.
Call your man off!
Oh, poor man. Ugo is very determined. I once told him to hold his tongue, and he has never spoken since.
Marco, we must go.
Certainly not. After 15 years, I have found 2 friends.
Your Highness is very gracious.
Your Highness?
I have already granted you 1 audience today, Master Macaroni.
Machiavelli, Your Highness. May we speak alone?
These are my friends. I wish them to stay.
As Your Highness pleases. I think you will be quite gratified to hear what I am about to propose.
Ah. Yes, what you have just said does interest me. On condition that if I permit you to use my castle as a fortress, I am free to create what beauty I choose in the rooms I retain.
Your Highness understands me completely. All matters of that nature will be left entirely in your hands.
I should wish Master Del Monte to prepare designs for me.
Well, I'm sure there'll be no difficulty about that. And now, Your Highness, I've left my best news until the last. His Magnificence has decreed that this castle shall be known as the Fortress de Crespi in honor of your late husband.
In honor of whom?
Well, in honor of your late husband, the great Duke.
Never. Never, never.
But, Your Highness, I don't follow. But, Your Highness, I implore you, our negotiations were proceeding so smoothly, so...
Negotiations! My castle, my prison, a monument to the Duke?
But, Your Highness, you don't understand.
It is you who have no understanding. Ugo, throw him out!
Your Highness, why are you so distressed?
I told you I could not tell you the truth. No one has ever... You're here again.
Your Highness, who are you talking to?
My husband. He's always tormenting me. You thought you were going to get a monument, did you? To what? Well, you weren't even a good soldier. It's I who deserve a monument. No, don't go. I didn't mean to make you angry. I'd share anything with you even now, if only you'd... He's gone. Don't forget, I warned you I'd be revenged on you.
Your Highness, is there anything we can do for you?
No, 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 no. I only need to rest a little. But let me see you soon again.
Marco!
Master Machiavelli, well, what a pleasant surprise. You know, Angelica, he's not looking quite his usual composed self, is he?
Now, please don't joke, Marco. I think you know why I'm here.
But I thought that your negotiations were proceeding so smoothly.
Marco, this is no time for banter. We're in the middle of what might become a most unpleasant incident.
Then, Master Machiavelli, you should be in your element.
Will you listen to me?
Oh, go on, Marco, listen to him. He's helped you often enough.
I'm sorry. I'm listening.
Good. Now, we know that you have an interest in the designs for the interior of the castle. Our concern lies outside, and I think you must agree that the castle is a weak link in the city's defenses.
Yes, of course, it should be fortified.
Very well, you heard my proposals to the Duchess this morning. You heard the outrageous way in which she rejected them.
Well, she has a perfect right to, you know.
It's all right, but now de Medici grows impatient. He threatens to eject her, forcibly.
He wouldn't dare.
Oh, there are a few things that de Medici wouldn't dare.
Well, that's just my point. Now, I think you're in a position to help me to win the Duchess over.
You know, Master Machiavelli, I think that no one has ever really understood the Duchess.
I do. If I were the Duchess, I'd want that castle to be a monument to me, with a statue of myself in the courtyard.
Yes. Yeah, an excellent idea.
I thought you'd like it.
It takes a woman to understand a woman. A statue of the Duchess. Why not?
Yes, perhaps. I don't know.
Master Machiavelli, I cannot understand this suggestion of yours that although the Duchess indignantly rejects the castle as a monument to the Duke, she will happily accept a statue to herself.
Well, it's merely a question of being able to understand a woman's mind.
You're obviously out of yours. I want that castle. I'm disappointed in you. I clearly overestimated your persuasive powers. It is a good thing I have already sent Rodrigo to take possession of the lower floors.
But, Magnificence, she'll never, never tolerate it.
And I cannot tolerate any further delay.
One can only hope that Del Monte may be able to pacify the old lady.
Del Monte, the artist?
Yes.
How does he come into this?
She selected him to do the designs for the castle. She's taken quite a fancy to him.
Oh, is she? Before long, all Florence will be involved with this cantankerous old termagant.
I suspect that's been her intention all along.
Oh, has it? Well, I have had enough. I am going to the castle, and you are coming with me to watch me conclude this transaction. My father always was at great pains to impress upon me when you wish something done well, you must do it yourself. Well, come along!
Ugo, we're friends now, remember? Now, we must see Her Highness. It's urgent. There's trouble on its way.
Stand aside.
done. Enough! What is this fighting in my courtyard?
Your Highness, I was sent to...
Ugo, poor man. Take him inside. It's years since I've attended the wounded. You must help me. Oh, my friends, you've arrived when I needed you most.
Your Highness, I came here to warn you of this, and the de Medici himself is on his way.
There. Oh, he'll recover now. My dear young friend, will you take him down to the kitchens? They'll give him something there to revive him. I want Master Del Monte to stay with me.
Your Highness, that cutthroat doesn't deserve such kindness.
Which of us does? He's here.
Your Highness.
How dare you enter unannounced?
But, Your Highness, this is His Magnificence, the Duke de Medici.
I know who he is.
You remember me?
The vulgar brat of an upstart family. How can I ever forget you? Aunt Flora, you dared to call me. How can I ever forget you? You carved your initials in this beautiful chest.
Did I? A childish prank.
You were never a child. You were a miniature monster.
But that was all a long time ago.
You have not changed.
Your Highness, there's been some slight misunderstanding.
Your Magnificence, if I might...
Your Highness, I have come here hoping to conclude our negotiations with no further delay.
Your Magnificence, if I may be permitted to make a suggestion.
Master Del Monte, I admire your ability to insinuate yourself into the lady's confidence, but I resent your interference. Your Highness, I have gone to a great deal of trouble in this matter. You and I, in our different ways, we both desire the safety of the city of Florence, and we both know that this castle must become a fortress. I have already agreed that you may live here as you wish.
But all that is decided upon. And Master Del Monte is preparing designs for me. But that this castle to be a monument to the Duke?
But, Your Highness, that was never my suggestion. No. I plan a statue. A statue for your courtyard, looking out over the whole of Florence. A statue of you.
A statue of me? Oh, no, no, no.
Will you never be satisfied?
Do not shout.
Then what do you want?
I believe I know what will please Her Highness. I have also thought of a statue.
But this shows two figures, Her Highness and the Duke.
Both of us? What a wonderful idea. You have thought of the one thing that could have pleased me. Oh. The Duke must be turned towards me.
Anything you like.
I would like the Duke to be looking into my eyes, and I into his, for all eternity.